Hello and welcome, I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of the Veritas Et Fortitudo mod for EU4. So we're back to our normal recording time. No Chirpy the chirper guy. Oh, now this is interesting. So remember I said on the I think it was just the last video, in fact, that my wife had made him go away? Well, either, coincidentally, there's an exact replica that just somehow managed to make his way into the garage, or he got back in. I find it very coincidental that another cricket would show up like a day later. So I don't know if it's the same one or not, but there is a cricket back, and if I record at night, you'll hear him. So we are still ahead of time on Diplotech and Military Tech. We are doing just fine on technology. We have Mercenary Glory again, so once again our force limit's going to skyrocket. Fun times. Let's go up to speed 4. I still don't, this is one of those things about Paradox that just, it's so silly. So when they added in the Subjects Nation, they made this the shortcut plus, because apparently on their keyboards, plus is the next key after 0 along the top of the keyboard. And then they completely forgot that, the plus and the minus keys control game speed. So sometimes it will control game speed, and then other times, like if you have a window here, it will go to that tab. And it's just like, ugh. It's very obnoxious. So anyway, I'm just going to complain about as many things as I can. And our goal at this point really is, I think we've achieved most of the things that I wanted to do in this Veritas playthrough to figure things out. The variable monarch capacity thing is something I still don't fully understand. I don't know how you gain the points, how quickly they recover. I still feel like the sponsored research is too much prestige. It's kind of overpowered. But all in all, it's a pretty solid, well-built mod. You'll notice I haven't crashed at all, which is really saying something, considering how extensive the mod is. But, yeah, I think what we're going to do is form the Netherlands and then probably wrap it up. We'll let our little vassals take care of it. Knowing what I know now about vassalization, I would have probably played differently. We could have probably done this much, much faster. It's been almost 100 years. I think we started in 1309. Even annexing Utrecht at that high admin point cost wouldn't have been that big of a deal, because it just, we're ahead of time on all technologies, Is it just me, or okay, this is something. So they extended the time frame of the game. The game starts in 1309 now instead of 1444, but then they also increased the number of technology levels. It goes up to like 50 in some cases. Which means that I feel like monarch point generation is still closely tied to vanilla. I just feel like I'm always ahead of time on everything, which means to me that the amount of monarch points generated is relatively larger or something. There's got to be some, because I haven't had spectacular characters or anything. In fact, we've never even gone up to level 3 advisors. So, kind of interesting. Alright, so we're sieging stuff. Anybody at 100%? We got Cologne at 100%. They are a vassal, so we can't do anything to them. Okay. What was my goal in this war? This is the conquest of Oldenburg. Yes. That's right. So we're just going to take Oldenburg from them as soon as we finish sieging that. We're letting France just take care of all this. I don't really want to go over there. We've received an peace offer from Frankfurt. Frankfurt will give us 570 ducats. Really? That seems like a lot of ducats. Is Frankfurt that big? How do you have so much money, little Frankfurt guy? You have a single province. Let's just see what we can negotiate for ourselves. We could actually get 607, so we will decline that. We could get 607 and make them into a vassal. But no, we'll do the no trade, no aggressive expansion solution, which is to just transfer trade power, annul whatever treaties we can afford, just to cost them more prestige, which reduces their trade power, and take your money. Yes, thank you. That's a lot of money. We don't really need this money, do we? No, indeed we don't. Are there any buildings that we can build? We can get some unique buildings. We can build our march. We can also build a mine and a smelter. Okay. A mine or a smelter. Or actually we can do both. Excellent. Well, let's just do both then. Smelter costs 476. Sounds good. Goods and National tax modifier plus 10%. Holy crap. Trading in beer. Sweet. So this, you know, most of these manufactories, for the most part, just increase like the production. But it looks like if you were to get like 10 mines, where were they? Look at that, national tax modifier plus 10%. That is a lot of increased taxes. Of course, they cost 952 gold, so I guess they kind of, you gotta pay for it. Okay, anyone trying to compete with us here? Kinda, not really. Let's go for, we'll save a little bit more. Hans is already down to low. Do we have an individual war score against anyone else? Cologne? They're a vassal, we already talked about them. Okay. Well, we're just still waiting for the occupation of Oldenburg before we can actually end this war. That's really all I want. I just want to take Oldenburg. Aggressive expansion, I think, will prevent us from going much past that. Actually, you know what? We don't have any right now. So let's take 2. Let's try to take Hamburg as well. Proceed as planned. Yes, indeed. Okay, there's the Siege of Oldenburg. This is our siege army. Well, one of our guys. I think we have one guy with 2. Yeah. You, sir, why don't you go up to Hamburg? Hamburg's not their capital, but it does have the important center of trade and the estuary. So we want to take both of those, I guess. And as soon as we end this war, we can begin the annexation of Brabant, which is really the last thing that's preventing us from ending this war. Why are we suffering so much darn attrition? The no leader stack did a good job. Very nice. I can't even tell what province you're in. I'm assuming maybe Gelre? Yeah. Okay, England has decided to embargo us. That's not very wise of them. I'm sure France is going to carpet siege some other people. Yeah, they're carpet sieging Brandenburg for us. We have 45% against them. They are in the trade node that I want, so we'll try to transfer trade power probably. And take money if possible. They have no money. Trade power it is. Conflict sometimes erupted following diplomatic insults. We won't forget this. Or we could try to make people around us like us. I don't think we're going to attack Aachen, so yeah, I'll just try to ease the tension. We can take another idea. Build cost minus 10%. Oh, I probably should have waited for that. Kind of forgot about that. Alternatively, we could spend it on this, but we're ahead of time, so yeah, I think we do take that. And we do need to finish this idea group before we can annex, or before we can create the Netherlands. I'm very curious to see what our national ideas are as the Netherlands. Come on, France, do your job. Brandenburg, surrender to me. Give me your trade power. And why don't you also just annul your treaties? Because we can, you know. I just like to make people weak. I think it's fun. Okay, Bremen. We have 42% war score against you. Transfer trade power plus money sounds more than fine. By doing that, it just kind of forces France and our other vassals to focus on proper targets. Looks like they just forced this navy out. I wonder if our 3 heavies can take on 13. Guess we're about to find out. Looks like they're doing a pretty good job. Yep, even without a leader. Of course, their leader's not very good. And now we have more people patrolling, so I think we'll be just fine. Is that all my ship? Yeah. My light ships went through there. It's a long naval battle. And we've won the Siege of Hamburg, so now we can take the 2 provinces that I want. Is anyone else we want to piece out separate? Probably not. Plevs, though. We have 100% war score roughly with them. Well, not 100%. We have a lot with them. Give me your trade power. Go away. And then let's talk to the Hansa. We want Oldenburg and Hamburg. That's going to give us 21 base aggressive expansion, so that's probably about the most we can take. And then quite a bit of overextension. We don't actually have any admin points right now, so we're going to be overextended for a while. Oh, actually, you know what? Never mind, I can't take these two. It's unreasonable demands. Oh, that's because I got trade power. Okay, clear off. Yeah. All we really want is Hamburg and Oldenburg. It's not unreasonable. And sure, we'll take your money as well. And stop bringing Brandenburg into the war. And that'll work. So we've taken Oldenburg, we've lost the Conquest CB against the Hansa. We're going to need to pile on some troops. Yeah, we'll just send them all here. Good supply limit here now. Oh, sorry, we need to send them to Oldenburg. Oh my gosh! Spend 33 admin points? That is so low. I didn't realize it was going to be so inexpensive. That's crazy. What about this one? This one will cost quite a bit more. We don't have a claim. And we should probably put a few more troops there if possible. Looks like we may have lost a couple heavies. Demand unlawful territory. I decline. I will core these things. You can increase the revolt risk all that you want. So our naval force limit did just go up. Our land force limit also went up. We still have more than enough military power, so we could keep these guys around, but I feel like we probably should go back down. We will keep the 3-4-1-1. So you, sir, will get disbanded, and you, sir, we will disband both of you. I have no transfers, so... And anyone in the coalition? The Hansa. Oh, you know what? I may have been looking at the wrong one before. Unless this just generated this much. Could have. I don't know. Become Emperor, or integrate Hamburg. Claim our rival's province. That gives us military power. Lauenburg. We can, but we do border it. We could reach it. Alright, sure, why not? Fabricate claim. Even more aggressive expansion. It's going to be great. Alright, it's time to build the mine. And a fishery, sure. I just know there's going to be a rebellion here. And then I'm not going to be able to defend against it because I can't get to it. These guys don't like me, so we can't really do anything about that. Just maybe improve relations and hope that we can get over there. And here's where we're going to see a whole bunch of people join the coalition. Oh, hey, Brabant, I need to totally annex you, please. Yeah, we'll do the claim and then we'll work on it. So annex vassal, 1414. Ugh. That's a lot. It's a long time. But we are coring one thing so far, so at least there's that. National decisions are now available. Hire a civil engineer. A level 2 civil engineer appears in Gelre. What does the civil engineer do? An expert to build government buildings. Wasn't there a, I want to know what the architect is. I'd like to do this. I want to see what this event is. I haven't seen an architect before. I'm assuming it's like a special guy that you have to hire. Alright, we're not going to hire the civil engineer. Although the civil engineer sounds like he might be an architect. Okay, saving up for the next mine. Our war exhaustion is almost gone. Another 5 or 6 months we'll be done with all that. So we are annexing Brabant. Annexing another province is going to definitely cost us time when it comes to forming the Netherlands, but oh well. Perhaps we should hire a level 2 or 3 guy here. Right now we got the inflation reducing guy. He is doing good work right now. It would still take him another 10, 20 years though to actually fully get rid of this inflation. 22, almost 23 years. I don't want to wait 23 years, so yeah, let's just go up to level 3. It's going to cost a lot of money each month, but I don't really care. I want to definitely try to get this thing done. Oh, and apparently that unlocked a new decision for us as well. Pass the Advancement of Religion Act. Missionary strength goes up. Well, we're dealing primarily with Catholic lands here, so I don't think it really matters. Nope, not going to do that. Alright, very good. I'm going to take a break here. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.